Hey guys, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get on here and then we will do a quick chat tonight. One of those nights. Energy field is crazy, so we're gonna jump on here and talk about this. And I have crazy hair, so gonna apologize for that tonight. Hi girls, hi Jenny, hi Dee. So, hey, we have, I know that you guys, I don't know, I know I've talked to Dee, and you've been exhausted as well this week. Jenny, I don't know how you've been feeling, but it's been totally crazy. So we have, I look really tired, don't I? We have 7 planets in retrograde right now, which you can imagine 7 planets spinning backwards. The only one that's not in retrograde right now is...
Okay, I'll count.
Oh gosh, now I'm gonna draw a blank. I think it's Mercury. You're sick and your body is sore? No.
I'm sick.
That is not good. You're not sick.
I don't feel good.
He's been running. You're running on a full tummy, bud.
Oh.
So yeah, 7 planets in retrograde. We got a big solar flare still going on. We have another solar eclipse coming up. We have a supermoon. It's exhausting. You are so sweet. I have some little boys popping in the back here saying hi tonight. So I guess the whole point of my getting on here tonight is to let you guys know that you're not alone in how you're feeling. That it is exhausting energy. And just to give you kind of an idea, Nate is never tired. He's always like raring to go, and all week long he has been tired. Like he's literally been like, I'm exhausted every single day. Not by lack of sleep, like we've gotten same amount of sleep as we always do. We are night owls, but you know, going to bed around midnight, waking up at a normal time in the morning, can't function. Get to work, we're tired, we're just like yawning, and he's just like, what's going on? Like, the energy is right now, I'm telling you, it's draining physically. You feel like you're not getting any sleep even when you're actually getting it. I'm realizing I need to color my my hair. Yeah, it's been nuts. So I kind of just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you were doing and how you were feeling, and if you have questions about anything. After this whole next planetary alignment, and once they all go back into normal rhythm, and out of retrograde, which 7 in a row, I mean, we're 1 planet short of everything being in retrograde. So everything's going to be upside down. Energies are going to be off the charts. A lot of people are going to be physically draining to you too. So just try to have, you know, as much patience as you can with people. It's just, we are building ourselves up for raising our vibration. We're building ourselves up for letting go of what no longer serves us, what's not within our highest good, and helping to release all that. And when you have that much energy build and build and build, then all of a sudden, like, you're exhausted and you don't know why. But you're doing a lot of this when you're sleeping at night. You're working on yourself. You're doing a lot of self-cleansing and self-healing while you're sleeping as well. So you don't, you know, always necessarily know what you're doing or what your body's doing or what your soul is doing. But we're all working really hard, even though you may not realize it. So it's very, very normal to feel exhausted, very, very normal to feel like the patience level may be quite small right now, but just hang in there. We can do this together, right? Hi, Cindy. So, if you guys have any questions from me or for me, let me know. I'm trying to relax myself tonight. Yeah, I'm feeling it with you. So, the main thing about getting on here and doing these and talking to you guys is letting you know you're not alone. Like, a lot of people think like, what is wrong with me? I'm exhausted this week. I can't function. I've been upset with everybody, or, you know, I feel like I have no patience. Your normal personality and your normal feelings are going to be backwards. So things are going to be heightened too emotionally. Things that normally wouldn't be upsetting to you or bothering to you are going to be more upsetting, okay? So crying is okay. It's a way of release. Bringing up old feelings, it's okay. When you need to release these, it's happening for a reason. So try to remember that. Hi, Chris. So that's kind of the main thing, and know you're not alone, and know that when you're feeling this overwhelming energy, whether it's, and I say overwhelming energy, which sounds strange, right? Because we're all exhausted. Yes, deep breaths, grounding yourself. It's very, very important. Those of you that have like abalone shells are very, very grounding as well. If you use some of those, do some cleansing in your house, do some cleansing to yourself if you need sage. You can use the Palo Santo, you can use the patchouli, and just give yourself an okay to have those days that are bad. Not every day has to be perfect. Not every day has to be like your best day ever. You're allowed to be human. You're allowed to make mistakes and have crappy days, right? We all have them. So even if it's just, you know, before I even noticed it myself, to be 100% honest, Nate and I were just like, what is going on? We can't function. We're tired. It's like we're not doing anything differently as of right now. We're not, you know, getting a different sleep schedule. It's just the energies, and it's everything that our bodies and our souls are doing, and all the extra work, kind of like behind the scenes, that not everybody definitely knows about. No, Jenny, definitely not you. Definitely not you. It's everyone right now. And that's exactly right, Dee. Hanging on to the positive energy, deep breaths. Yes, you have to look for the good. This week is going to be a super easy week to let yourself get pulled down emotionally, or to feel like you're doing something wrong, or you feel guilty about stuff, or you feel like, you know, you're in this mindset of I could have done this better, I could have done that. It's one of those weeks where it's very easy to blame yourself, and that's not the goal here. The goal is to know that we all have bad days no matter what, and that it's totally normal and it's okay. Hi, Shanna. And that the best thing is that we have tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna hope to wake up and have all this energy and feel wide awake. It's probably not gonna happen tomorrow. Just gonna be totally honest with you. But by Monday we should all be feeling a big difference, big energy change. So that's good. And then hopefully we will pull ourselves out of retrograde here by mid next week. So everything should be starting to shift into normal. So the good news is the energy levels will peak back up next week, and then by midweek should start kind of evening out again. So you'll notice like, okay, I'm getting my energy level back. My confidence is going to be back up. It's going to make a big difference. So know that things happen for a reason, whether they're good or bad. They're happening for our highest good, and that there's a plan behind everything, no matter what. So we just kind of have to remember that when we're going through certain things in our lives, and when we're learning lessons to help us grow, and to help our soul grow, and to help our vibration rise. That's because the kids go back to school. That might have to do with some people's sanity. For sure. I know that the Xbox will be used a lot less in this house. We had to put a time restriction on it this summer for the first time ever because kids wanted to live on it. Wasn't going to happen. We did 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night, and that was it. And it was like being in jail here, but gotta get outside, right? Yeah, otherwise they want to play it like all day and all night. It's crazy. Another thing I wanted to mention too, with all these energy shifts, if there's certain areas of your body where you're having pain, or you feel like things are almost kind of flaring up, that has a lot to do with the energies right now, and a lot of the shifts in the 6 planets, the 7 planets in retrograde. There's 7. So that will lessen as you go. It's not going to be as bad, but you might feel like kind of swelling joints. Some people are going to feel a little bit of chest tightness. I don't know where that's coming from. Nothing like medical that I'm feeling. It all has to do with like allergies are up, the pollen's up, everything is like going through this cycle right now. So try to stick with it. But yeah, the swelling, all that fun stuff that no one wants to deal with, and things seem to be flaring. A lot of that has to do with like the extra stress and stuff people feel that they're under right now. Not every month, Shanna. There's just a large amount of planets in retrograde right now. There's 7. So when we had the lunar eclipse, there was 5. So, we added 2 more onto that. So that just basically means that everybody's feeling out of whack right now. Absolutely, Jenny. And a lot of like those deep-seated issues that are coming up, it's the whole reason that is happening is because we're being forced to look inside of ourselves, and they're being brought up so we can release them and move forward with what you're supposed to be doing. So as hard as it is for some of these to be brought up, or some things that you feel like you've tucked away and you're just like, nope, I'm done with that. I'm just going to kind of tuck it away in the corner and not have to worry about it. These things are getting brought up, so you're almost forced to, if that makes sense. So you can learn and you can grow from it, and then you're able to pass it and move on, as opposed to tucking it down and not wanting to confront it. So it seems very hard to go through, but it's definitely for your best and highest good, for sure. And I know, like, honestly, I've been super emotional this week. Super emotional. I think I literally cried. Well, for those of you that know me, I'm like super emotional anyways, like all the time. But like I cried this morning, I cried yesterday. I've been so emotional lately and just really taking on like extra energies that normally I have like a really good block to. It's very easy for me to take in other people's energies, and that's why we do these classes and we talk about putting your bubble around yourself and putting that white light so that you're not taking in stuff you don't need, because it's very easy for empaths, for mediums, for people that are sensitive to energy to take those in. And I even have mine up all the time so that I'm not taking in anything I don't need, and it's still been overwhelming. Just the other day, I was helping someone in the museum and helping them pick out a necklace, and I was attuning it to them, and I just started crying because I was feeling, as I was attuning their necklace to them, I was feeling everything they were going through, and like this heaviness on their shoulders and the hurt that they've been feeling and that they felt they were carrying for other people, and I just lost it. So it's very, very, very strong and intense energy right now, but it's happening because it's meant to, and we're meant to bring this up so we can release it. So if your kids are emotional, if you're emotional, it's okay, because that's meant to be brought out. And D, it's good for Bree too, because she's going to release all that. And that release, even though at the time we don't understand it, it's meant to happen that way. So try to go easy on them and yourself. And yourself for sure. It's okay for us. We try to be the strong ones, and we try to hold everything in and hold the family together and hold work together and make sure our spouses are good. And sometimes it's hard to keep that all balanced without feeling over emotional. So just know that it's very, very normal. Max, you've been emotional too, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's feeling the energy as well. And
the energy in my tummy hurts, but still I feel the energy, but my tummy hurts.
yeah. Well, your tummy probably hurts from running and eating too much. If anyone else, has kids home during the summer, that there's like 10 extra meals other than the normal meals.
Help me, I can't eat.
So, we're talking about strong energy right now in the universe and how it makes people emotional.
I need food.
I don't think you need any more food. Yes, Kelly, I do readings. So you can always, please don't do that when I'm on here. So you can always get on my website. It's KayleeRatterman.com. There's a link on this page here too. Yes, everybody's always entertained by Max. And you can book readings on there. Everyone's saying hi to you.
Bella.
This guy lost his front 2 teeth. You can see that they're missing. I don't know how many of you have seen that. Oh, there you go. Now everyone can see them. Everyone likes seeing you on here. All right, so
What is that even called?
it's just a live. Oh, guys, okay. I'm going to get off here now. I just wanted to jump on. For those of you that are just jumping on here, you can always go back and watch the live replay. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Friday night. Have a glass of wine, relax, know that your emotions you're feeling are normal. Know that everything else is going through the same thing with you, and that it's okay. And it's okay to release it, and it's okay to let it go, because anything that's coming up right now is meant to. So you can release it and move on, and be ready for the next things coming. So I hope you all have an amazing night. I send you all so much love and light, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.